Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. I rolled the dice. I have determined what we're gonna play today. It is gonna be Melting Remnant, Stygian. Melting Remnant with the Little Fade Reform random unit, and Stygian, should we take Frozen Lance or Forgone Power? Kind of feel like Frozen Lance might be good with the ability to just stack up some kind of instantaneous damage with a card. You know, we don't have anything else that does damage, but you know, we could always just do a little bit of a die roll. And depending on what we get, we'll go Forgone Power this time. Leave it up to pure randomness. It was very easy to roll for this run because there were only 10 victories that we have yet to do with our Exile champions, and this is one of them, Melting Remnant Stygian. We get Draft, 2 offering tokens, a Crushing Demise. These are all great cards, especially the Draft. They are absurdly powerful with the Reform. We should be able to get these drafts to do an insane amount of damage with an insane amount of burnout very quickly. And we also don't start with dregs, so at least in the early game, we're guaranteed to get the drafts back. It's really nice, really nice. Sap Seraph. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much once we stack up the damage from our multi-strike units, but we gotta be able to take a lot of damage in the future as well. Silence. Consume, deal damage to the front enemy unit. Do we have any consumes? No, we have a couple of offering tokens, so a discard synergy would be kind of good. I guess we'll just do silence. It's gonna help through the entire game, essentially. Through the entire run, really. And then we can either choose a little Icarus for spikes and spikes and slay, gain damage and spikes permanently, or Firelight, extinguish to apply +5/+5 burnout too. I gotta admit, Firelight seems like the call because we have drafts and we want the drafts to be able to gain more burnout. If we reform a unit, hold on, what is reform? It's +5/+5, right? +5/+5 and plus burnout 1. Technically, Firelight is a reform +1 burnout, because it's +5/+5 and burnout 1 with an additional burnout 1 on top of it. So maybe we could go little Icarus on this one and try to just reform everything and eventually have a little Icarus that can just kind of go in the back and do a lot of damage. You know, I don't really take little Icarus. Let's try it out. Spikes, well, I guess we kind of want our units to die, huh? I will say I've tried the third form of the champion before, where every time Little Fade dies, it comes back with like +30, endless, but it costs 1 more. That I didn't find as a very good version of Little Fade. I found it to be a little bit hard to work around. I hate discarding 2 of those. But you never know. You never know. So we want Little Fade to come out, because that's going to be 2 kills permanently. Just 1? Oh, because you're hitting. Well, I mean, we want the draft to go out anyways. I do want to kill you, because you're going to be hitting the pyre. We do need to kill these units as they move up at some point. And we also do need some more discard cards. Doing 15. 1 more Frostbite won't kill you, so we're gonna take 3 pyre damage just from you. We did get a reform. I didn't see the card, I guess. So we'll put a draft out. You're dying 2 spikes. We'll put another draft out just to do more damage, and yeah, another 6 damage. That's not gonna kill you, is it? No. So we'll put some Frostbite on you. We might not be able to get everyone killed. We do have Crushing Demise. It won't kill a boss, but it would kill the Discipled Foot Soldier in the back. And 5 damage, 1 damage back, reflected. Actually, if we do this, we can kill you. It's gonna be a Forgone Power. But first, let's Primitive Mold. We get Little Fade. Little Fade is gonna get a kill and do some okay damage. That's not too bad. The Spikes is getting a kill on the unit from the back. And if we can build up the Spikes on Little Fade, you know, and I'm loving the reform on this, you know, we can just get a kill right there. Hopefully it does go to you though. So we want Little Fade to get as many kills as possible. It could work, it could work. Plus 10 attack burnout to reform a specific unit. I think we want to reform specific units. I do like a little bit of bonus frostbite too. But I would like to make these drafts a little bit better. I want the drafts and Little Fade to really be the only units dying and coming back, because they all benefit from the dying and the coming back. Little Fade because they're gonna get kills. But eventually they can be quite strong. They're never gonna be a good tank with only 1 HP though, but maybe it can work. I don't know. I don't really know how to build around Little Fade, honestly. Harvest gain gold. That's pretty good. Endless. An endless draft? No, I think we just want to buff a draft. Maybe we'll buff them both and then get a reroll. Multi-strike. Yeah, you know, I'll take it. I think that the draft are worthy of buffs, honestly. They're very good units. Enemies have armor 10. Our Little Fade is gonna have a hard time getting kills on spike. Well, how much spike damage do they have? 9 spikes. That's almost enough to break through the armor. Not quite enough, but almost. So we'll get out a Tycoon. We'll get out a Little Fade. Train Steward at the top. Foregone power. Okay, we're at least getting the gold. This draft can live and almost get a kill, but we should also just, you know, mold our unit back. 18-6 spikes burnout. You only have spikes 9. And you're gonna do 18 damage, but you're not gonna get a kill on anything. You'll die if I put you up here, but you will do a bunch of damage. Well, you're gonna do 30 damage. And how are you getting a kill? I'm like, oh, because you're dying to the frostbite. But if we put Little Fade in the back, Little Fade will get the kill, actually. Okay, so let's put Little Fade in the back, and then we'll put a Train Steward to do 5 additional damage. Maybe we should have put the Train Steward at the top, but I kind of want to leave a spot open. And then we want to reform them both back. We get the draft and we get the Little Fade. I think we do want... Little Fade isn't going to be able to kill you. The draft won't kill you, though. Okay, so then we put the draft out. Little Fade can go behind you to do an additional bit of damage to this guy to kill him. You're dead to a foregone power. You're dead to a flash freeze. So everything that needs to die, everything that can do damage is going to die. And then hopefully we can just get a little bit of extra money from this guy, although we are probably just gonna lose a couple of units down here, but that's honestly kind of okay. That's kind of by design. I hate that we lost an additional 3 units, but we do have 1 targeted mold coming around, hopefully. So let's see what we get out of offering. Primitive mold is okay. Let's see what we get out of offering. Foregone power is honestly okay, because we can Crushing Demise. That's not the unit we wanted to hit. We bring out 1 Train Steward and then hope for more molds, please. Thank you, thank you. So you're gonna be burnout 3. But you are gonna get a kill on this unit just by coming out. And then we need to hopefully reform one of our good drafts, and we did get Burnout 3 draft, which should honestly be enough. 169! Okay, 1 Forgotten Power is enough, so let's do the other primitive mold as well. We got the other draft, perfect. So in the end, this ended up working, but we need more targeted mold. Dun 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 dun. Or more burnout enablers. I think Hallowed Drippings is okay. And do we need another offering token? No. I will take an Ice Tornado though. Spells that can do damage can be pretty reliable. Also, a Lady of the Reformed is a great tank for the draft. If we ever just want to be able to have a floor live as long as possible on Relentless, that's the way you do it. So give me the relic. Hopefully it's good. 5 gold when a friendly unit dies. So we should have infinite money. Gain 40x gold. Pyre gains attack. Deal 2 damage. Slay gain 50 gold. I got to admit, a targeted damage spell seems pretty good. We only have 1. So I think I'll take Petty Theft. And I'm only taking it because we don't have torches. You know, we don't have torches, we don't have even frozen lances. It's hard to do spell damage. But being able to kill a support unit or a spike granter or a haster or something is pretty good. Or one of these 5/1 jerks. All right, Lady of the Reformed, Little Fade. What I hate about the Little Fade by default is that they get hit by the Forged Disciple in the front. They don't get hit by the Discipled Foot Soldier in the back, so they're not really doing anything. I mean, they are doing something, but what they're doing is getting hit and dying. But I suppose we should still put you guys out here, huh? And then we'll keep the Hallowed Dripping in the pile. Wickless Tycoon. Should not have done that there, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. So put a Little Fade out. A couple of units are dying, as expected. Was really hoping for a draft, though, because unfortunately this unit is going to make it up to the top. Unless we get the Ice Tornado, which we did not get. So now we have a 3111 Little Fade. So now I think you go here, honestly. How are you? Oh, you were silenced. You're just a tank now. Oh no. What are you dying to? You're dying to the Lady of the Reformed hit? Oh no. Well, let's put out a Train Steward, I guess. Now you're dying. Oh my god. We almost screwed it, but I think that's okay. We'll put out a Train Steward just to die. We'll put out another Forgone Power. You know what? Should have played that at the top, saved us 2 damage. That's okay. Okay, there's our draft. That's what we're looking for. I'll put you at the front just so, well, not at the front, but I'll put you here just so you die because I can't put you anywhere. You're just gonna die. But I do want to kill you so I can bring you back with Forgone Power, or Primitive Mold rather. No one's died, or the only person that's died is Little Fade. I have nothing to bring back right now, which is unfortunate. So I'm like, you're gonna live. I can't really do anything. I could put you at the back. Now you're doing a lot, and you're burning out at the same time. I mean, that's okay, right? We need capacity though, floor capacity. We gotta be able to put more cards out. More units, rather. Draft. It doesn't matter what I do to you, you're gonna make it up unless I Ice Tornado you, which is not gonna happen. Let's just call it like I see it. You're gonna burn out, which is honestly okay. You're also gonna get close to killing you. I didn't want to discard the other one, but that's fine. We're on final wave. We have not done a lot of reforming, unfortunately. fantastic. We got a Lady of the Reformed. You know, it's a good tank. We can just put it out there at least. But we are doing very little damage against Daedalus here. Okay, mold back Little Fade, who, if I use them as a tank, they will tank one hit and then do damage. We're doing 130 damage, which is like real low. And we got 2 basic train stewards. Yeah, alright, well, let's just restart this run. This run really didn't go anywhere at all. And I gotta admit, like, the more I take the other... Is new run just redo the same run? No, it just shows you where you were. The more I take the other little fades, the more I think to myself, dude, the little fade that gives +5/+5 burnout to your other units, that's the best little fade. Because the other little fades, they don't seem that good. Like, having 1 HP means that you're not actually killing any units on the bottom floor on the first turn. Support units, rather. Like, if you get hit by the 245, sure, you do 13 damage, but then you can't do anything else with that little fade for a while. But at least having the little fade that dies means that you can put them down as a tank that'll tank a couple of hits, they'll die, they'll come back, they'll get buffed, they'll apply buffs to other units, and all you need to do is just worry about the burnout, which we had cards that allowed us to do. But we have Reform 2 random units, offering card, as opposed to offering token. And then we have the Rally Incant Seraph the Patient, which is a nightmare to play against due to his spell weakness. When you play a spell, spells that cost less are reduced. Well, we do have a Crypt Builder, we could play it. Or we could play units and gain energy. Considering we reform, we could go heavy reform build with this card. Gain spikes permanently. I'm gonna do it again. I wanna figure out how to build around this little fade, because I just don't understand how to build around this little fade. And this is actually a very bad idea, because we're not gonna get any kills with the little fade, because they're only gonna have spikes 1. And the enemies are gonna have a whole bunch of armor. Slay damage shield. So I can't even put out little fade, huh? Because you're just gonna get damage shield. I don't know what to do about this. I don't even know why I'm really putting you up there. I guess I just wanted you to kill the collector, huh? Has anything died yet? No. I mean, you won't die. You're not that good, but you're not gonna die. We discarded, okay, you know what, fine. We discarded the offering totem, which is okay. Still nothing has died. Little Fade is just getting kills without getting hit, which I guess is okay. Guess I don't mind. You can kill all the support units if you want and get strong. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this guy though. Well, you know what? How we deal with them is we get a train steward killed so we can eventually reform them. You didn't even kill the support unit. You're so bad, Little Fade. You know, I'm gonna wait for 2 reforms. And I got 1. It shows what I know. Well, we're not gonna die, but still, that wasn't really a great fight. I just don't understand how you're supposed to play around with this Little Fade. How are they supposed to be functional? Another Crypt Builder? I mean, we have the discard cards in the deck already. We might as well take them. And I'm just gonna take a sweep unit so I can get something to get kills. And I'll be honest with you, with a sweep unit, oh, I should have clicked on the thing first. Oh, Titan Sentry is pretty good. Oh, okay. So this is just gonna be a standard Stygian Guard run. I mean, I'm okay with that. Excuse me, I'm okay with that. Can't gain armor, no thank you. Of course, Little Fade is going to be bad if you keep saying mean things to her. I'm not saying mean things to Little Fade. She's just bad. She can't get any freaking kills. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay, I know the enemies are gonna have spikes. That's kind of on purpose here. So hey, Little Fade can get a kill. There you go. Now you are granting more spikes. I still think you play Cold Celia. And I still think you play the explosive. And then I think for the Titan Sentry, you just kind of play them somewhere in the middle where they can act as a tank in the future. Because right now at the bottom, I just want Little Fade. By the way, no Little Fade, perfect. So we'll do this into this. I just want to reform, please. I just want to reform, please. Please. End turn. I hate these stealth totems. They are absolute trash. So there's Little Fade. There's our Entombed Explosive. We'll put out the explosive. We'll put out Little Fade at the front because they will get a kill and hit. I guess their hit doesn't matter, but we do want them to get the kill. End turn. And we did 50 damage to this guy, which is nice. Anyways, I think Little Fade got the kill. There's Explosive. There's Cold Celia. We want Little Fade, so I am gonna play this. I don't know if you can get the kill though. You're not getting the kill, I don't think. Now you might. No, but at least we're still getting the kill on this guy. All right, good enough, good enough. Deal 50 damage, another draft, Purifying Cleanse. I think we'll take the draft. I think we'll take an offering token. Get this thing holdover or something so we can play it every turn. We're not gonna duplicate though, because I don't think we have anything good to duplicate. Spells give us remove consume. I don't, actually. Just getting 2 free reforms whenever you get the card. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And a 160 damage crit builder, I'm never gonna be sad to play it. Get Dante, all right. Well, I guess we're getting another unit. And we're getting another unit. Another Titan Sentry, sure. But I really feel like this is not Little Fade's time to shine at all because I'm not building around her as of this moment. I'm just building around Stygian. I've got a draft, that's about it. But like, you're getting 1 kill. Now you're still taking damage from them exploding, but other than that. And then, draft? The thing is, I don't mind if the draft dies, because I'm just gonna end up reforming all of them later. Okay, perfect time for this. We might as well put the Titan Sentry down to tank for Cold Celia, and then if we can get Little Fade, we'll play her as well. To make sure we get as many kills as we can with them. Train Steward Burnout. Maybe I shouldn't even play the Train Stewards, because I really don't want them to get played. I don't want them to get out. Luckily we got Little Fade again. I don't think Little Fade is getting a kill though. Hold on. Spike's 13, which is the same, which is actually more damage from Cold Celia. Duck My Power, thank you very much for the resub. How you doing? 8 months. My God. I guess we want you in the front to tank. And you're gonna live, but you're not getting the kill. But I think that's okay. And I will play the Titan Sentry. Not very many things are making it up to the 2nd floor, but I think that's okay. Crypt Builder. I don't think we need to worry about playing that one. You're dead anyways. End turn. You're taking 10 damage. I wouldn't mind putting something there to protect you. By the way, don't I have a card in my deck that's like reform many, many units? I am lucky, thank you for the cheers. The many, many floating silver triangles. 15 plus 34. That's way more than enough damage to kill. I had to think about it for a second. I don't know why. Turns out it's actually not that tough. End turn. Little Fate is still out there. You're taking 281. Okay, much better than last time. Burnout 2. I want you to burn out, so I'll put you up there. I kind of don't mind you just being out. Hopefully Little Fade got a kill. We did get Sacred Wicks again, which is amazing. And we got another Little Fade. Burnout 4 doing 43 damage. I hope you can get a kill. It says you're dying. You might die and kill at the same time though. Now it says you're taking 18 damage. Who's getting the kill? Frostbite got the kill, damn it. We should have not played it because I think we would have gotten another kill with him, but that's fine. Apply Sap and Frostbite. Trigger Extinguish without killing it. Extinguish is not Little Fade. There's a different... Well, I mean, it will work with the explosives, but Extinguish is the third Fade. Although we could take Formless Child. Lady of the Reformed, Paraffin Enforcer, Guard of the Unnamed. I don't think we need these units. It's not really what we're building into. I think we do want floor capacity, but I think we might actually prefer draw more than anything else. We have extra energy when we play units, so let's draw more cards so we can play more units with Reformation. That might be what is in our best interest right now. And I'll be honest, yes, we could take another unit, remove cards, but we can also stack up resources so we can spend more at a future store. I hope. Spell weakness. I'll take it. Extinguish, gain 25 attack, 5 health, and 1 cost. That's not good. However, well, this would make you endless. It would lock in your 2319 though. This will just make you stronger faster. Little Icarus Part 2. Bum 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 bum. Multi-strike. Doesn't really matter. We have 2 Frostbite tanks, so if they have multi-strike, they kill themselves faster. So this is fine. One of which is a endless one too, so again, it doesn't really matter. And I actually really like this turn, believe it or not. Taking 12, taking 12. That's fine. We want you to die. You might as well go out. You're gonna have 1 HP? Fine. At least you're still dead. 5, 10, 15, 20. You guys are doing a lot of damage, but this will still work up here. And in fact, we can kill 1 enemy with the Little Fade by doing this, and now you're living. Perfect. You guys are not dying. But, I'm gonna put you out there. Everything's good, end turn. We gotta get rid of these train stewards though. At least we have more draw, which is helping. Helping to get to Sacred Wicks. Little Fade and Draft. Let's see. We're gonna get enough energy to play a Crypt Builder. Playing 1 Crypt Builder. Oh, playing a unit up here I think will keep you alive. Okay, so we'll play a Titan Sentry. Now you're both dead, perfect. So then we could play Little Fade down here. And you're getting all the kills. All the kills but this guy in the front. That's fine. We'll also put a draft up here to burn out. We might as well kill this unit before they can even make it up. Everything's going just fine. Maybe having this little fade is not about building around it. It's just a good unit. You know, it's just, you put it out, you reform it. It's a good reform target. Otherwise, don't build around it. Build around something else. Maybe that's the secret. Deal 50 damage, primitive mold, apply stealth 2. This is not a very good draw. Primitive mold, please. Yo. So you are going to live. However, things will also die. So I can appreciate that. Apply stealth 2. We don't care about stealth down here. I mean, if we hit offering, is that even good? You're gonna die. You're gonna gain 3 attack. You'll do 53 damage, which is not enough to kill you. So that's as good as it gets right there. I hate that you're living with burnout, though. I did kind of screw that up a little bit, but you know, there's our draft again. Burnout 3. We'll do it in this order to make sure that you have a chance of getting brought back by the Formless Child, and don't play anything else. We got a 40-35 Titan Sentry. I mean, that's a great unit, so you're just gonna go up there. It's like a great unit. And I don't even think we want to reform anything. Oh no, actually, I think we do, because if we reform a unit, it'll give us a higher opportunity to reform Little Fade, I think. Actually, we could just play it, because we gotta worry about the burnout anyways, so there you go. Now you will stay in my deck, but I don't want you in the dead pile. What do we get? A Little Fade, that's perfect. So you're already dying. So I hate to do it, but I think you gotta run the math on this. You're gonna hit 4 every turn. You're dying, but let's assume you were gonna live. Every turn you're gonna take 50 plus 40, you're gonna take 90 damage, which means in 3 turns you're dead. And you're gonna take an extra 19 damage from the Frostbite. And if we play Little Fade, you'll be taking an extra 58. So you will be taking approximately 160 damage? Every turn? 58 of that coming. I think if we... Oh, but not on the first turn. I think if we put you here, you'll get the kill. I'm not actually running the math, but no, okay, that was also wrong. But like, if we put Little Fade in the right spot, we could, in theory, get Little Fade to get the kill, but I should have run the math, but I don't really care that much. Spell weakness 2 when they enter the floor below the pyre. We can deal with that. Endless Extinguish Draw. That's a good card. It works with Hell's Banners, it draws itself, it takes up 1 capacity, but who cares? It'll tank a hit every turn, and then draw itself. Consume, discard your hand, draw 5. Apply spell weakness 2. I don't mind a deep offering. We have a lot of those hammers, and we also have the ability to get a lot of energy in theory. All right, so now we have magic power, which will affect the offerings. Now they're 110 base damage, which is real frickin' good. I think we do want to upgrade units though. We have a lot of unit upgrades that we would like to find. Like extinguish abilities triggering an additional time, meaning that we get not only additional damage out of the explosives, but 2 units back out of Formless Child and 2 card draw out of Votivary. Yes, the upgrade is good, but I think you gotta go double extinguish on this one. Twig says, stream for another hour at least, so I can shower and come back. How long does it take you to shower? My God. Twig breaker. What the heck? You gonna drown in there or something? Okay, you need to have the 510. You need to have the health. We need to re-roll. And a multi-strike? I don't think it's worth putting on anything. I think what we want is the draft to have a buff, and I think we want the draft to have another buff. And then honestly, I am gonna spend to purge a card. We gotta get rid of some of these train stewards. They're just clogging up the deck. Dun 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 dun. Spikes 4. What do I care? Bum 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 bum. Low capacity, but you know what? Little Fate is still gonna go out. So they're gonna get a kill immediately, and then that's kinda it. But the Titan Sentry can get the kill on some of the other units. Okay. I think we're gonna go Sentry, a Little Fade. We're going to discard, which will kill one of these units. And then we drew some good units. Everything here is getting played. You have Burnout 2. You don't have any Burnout. So you would live, technically, if I didn't have you at the front. But I do kind of like you just killing a unit at the front. So why don't we put this draft in the back. We'll start building up this floor with the Endless Sentry and the Cold Celia. And you should not make it through this floor. Oh, you are totally making it through this floor. What the heck? That's okay though. Primitive Mold. Bring back a Little Fade. Dump the candle. I could easily kill you if I wanted to, but I think we gotta put Little Fade out here again. I hate that the overcharged tank is in the front though, because Little Fade isn't getting a kill. Are you taking 16 damage? Because these units are dying, and you're getting 10 armor each. So you're currently taking at least 40. And Little Fade would do another 46. So you would take 86 damage, which is not enough to kill you. We would take 4 damage on the Little Fade, but that's not really that bad. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can actually get a kill. Well, we'll start by playing Dante. And I think we'll start by, or not start, but we'll continue by killing this guy. With a 220 damage crit builder, it's pretty good. I wish Little Fade could live to kill the Quill Marksman in the front, but I'm just gonna play you to kill you, essentially. Oh, you know what? I can make you get a kill. There you go. And you get buffed. We don't have any discard. Get the Little Fade and get the draft. Little Fade in the front will get a kill on the Quill Marksman in the back due to the spikes. So we should just do that. And then we could play the draft down here to do some more damage. Seems good to me. Could also play the Entombed Explosive. Can't help but feel like that might just be a good unit to have at the top just to do some extra damage if something manages to get by. I mean, it's 100 damage. And where's my Votive Fairy? There she is. Okay, Little Fade. I should have run the math, but we are getting at least 1 kill. In fact, we're getting 2, I think. And I would like to get Votive Fairy out, so let's get Votive Fairy out. Extinguish Draw. Huh? And then that's it. We need more capacity at this point. With the Waxer Snuffer, basically now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 7 cards in hand, technically. because Votavary will always draw itself. Well, oh, the 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess we already have the Herzl's compound. You're dying. Perfect. You're blowing yourself up. We have no reform, so we should put Votavary out in order to draw. You are gaining health, which does kind of blow. I think I'm just gonna end turn. That's a pretty weak turn, and that guy might even make it up to the pyre. Well, I guess I can crit builder him, so, you know, it's not all bad. We get a little fade, and we have Votavary, so we can at least get the energy for crit builder. How much energy do we get back from this? 3? Burnout bomb. Oh, if I put it here, you'll just blow up. Oh, perfect. So let's put you here. You'll do some damage. Now you're taking 1 of 6. It's pretty good. You here will kill you. You have 6 HP, which is not 1, but that's good. And I guess we don't even need to play the crit builder there. We could play it down here. Votavary should be played for the draw. Now we're doing the same amount of damage. Oh, right, you have stealth. We'll take one of those. Reform units. Cold Celia, Tombed Explosive. Cold Celia is not a high enough burnout level unit for me to be really happy with that. Little Fate is kind of what I'm looking for, and dude, a draft is killer. So a Little Fate in the front. You will die on the second hit, which is not great. Okay, you're taking 130. You do 78 damage. What is 78 times 2? Well, that's easy, 166 damage. 166 damage brings the total damage up to 290 something. Another 78 would get the kill. So if we put Little Fate at the back, Little Fate might get the kill? No, why? Because you're burning out. So hit you with the crit builder. Or blow you up for 100 damage on your first action. And hit this. Yes! She did it! She did it! We have more magic power too. Dude, these crit builders are doing insane damage right now. I love it. We'll take a Sacred Wicks. We want as much Reformation as possible. Ice Storm does 14 damage 5 times for 1 energy, and we don't even need to play those magic power up enabling cards, which I kind of forgot the name of. But dude, we gotta remove a lot of cards in the deck now. Our deck is thick. I would have loved to have gone to the left and do some duplication, but we gotta get rid of Train Stewards, we gotta upgrade stuff, my lord. Another opportunity for multi-strike, no thank you. Instead, give me, I really want more than that on Dante. But actually the upgrades are real bad. So I guess we will just upgrade his attack by 10. And I'll upgrade your defense a little bit and then leave? 37 cards. Yeah, our deck is a little thick. Lose 5 pyre health to gain coins. Give me the 150 coins. I like going a little low on pyre health for money. I could do a reroll now. The problem is I don't know what I'm looking for. Endless. That's the only thing I would care about on the units. I already put something on Dante, so I can't even really look for Large Stone. What would I put Large Stone on? A tomb unit? That seems a little unnecessary. Even a Titan Sentry, I don't want to thicken up the floor positions at all. I kind of already have too many units to put down, and I'm not really playing these stealth units because I want my units to take damage, or because I want the Frostbite units to take damage. I want the Little Fade to take damage. Stealth is not what we're looking for. So what are you? Days on spawn, +1 to spells on +1 to spells. Are you currently days on spawn? Look, I hate to tell you, that's not gonna matter when Little Fade goes out. Or Votavary for that matter, so yeah, get dazed, and then get dazed. And then, I mean, I could put down a Cold Celia for 1 days. It's like not really gonna matter that much. And then maybe we can build up this floor with the quick sweep. Although the quick sweep isn't gonna go that well with the Little Fade. Although I guess Little Fade will just get hit a whole bunch, which is, you know, okay. All right, give us a mold. Do we have a free mold? We do have a free mold. So you have 55 spikes, but you go first. And you're not gonna kill me. Little Fade should get the kill and live with 1 HP. And then burnout. You'll love to see it. So then we'll play a... I'll play a Votavary here because I want it to die. We'll play the Dante because we want it to get played and do damage. I don't really want to play the Crypt Builder because I like that you're getting the kill. I guess we will play it and just look for a better card to play. And, do you do 1 damage on death? No. Let's save some HP on you. 18 times 6, nice. I mean, I should have probably done the Concealed Cavern first, because if we got money from it, we could have rerolled and looked for Large Stone, but 18 times 6, 20 Dante is still okay if we can get tanks out in front of him. So, I guess I'm not too worried about it. Okay. 2, 2, 5. So you're def... I keep forgetting that you're quick, so we're not really going to do that much damage to the back units, but you're still going to get the kill, which I like. Are we okay with dazing? Honestly, we kind of are. Everything on this floor is going okay. Except you don't do damage, so if I put the Votavary out, are they even going to die? I don't know. I guess we'll put the Votavary here. Because we do want them to get played. The Titan Sentry, we need to get played. Maybe I'll just put you up there to get you out of the way. Explosive needs to get played. I'll put you up here too. There's my draft. Yeah, we really need capacity. That's the big one. Titan Sentry. Could put down another Titan Sentry. It seems a little unnecessary. And turn. Little Fade's going, but that's okay. So far, they've done their job. And there's my Ice Storm. Okay, everything here is dying. Perfect. Start with the Reform. Playing you just means that we get all the kills. We don't get all the kills. Why is that? You're gonna kill that unit. Oh, because they're gonna buff you. Well, you know what? In that case, what if we play an Ice Storm? $80 damage. It's still not enough to kill you. I guess we'll just leave Little Fade out and just, you know, understand that we're not getting a kill. Like, well, how are you dying? Oh, you're hitting for 61. Damn you. Well, let's do that. Okay, you're dead. You're taking 8. I'd like you to take none. So a Votavary is okay. We have no... You're getting 2 kills. Let's go. We have... You're not getting... You're getting 1 kill. What am I trying to say? I would like the Votavary out. Let's get the Votavary out. I would also like to just discard the entire entire rest of my deck. So let's do that. I don't want I don't want things to be more expensive though. End turn. One turn remaining. I hate that you have 67 spikes instead of 95. You're getting close, little Fade. But you ain't quite there. So how do we do this? Well, you know, an Ice Storm could get us a kill. It will get us a kill on the little Fade. Perfect. Then don't do anything else. That floor is good. That's the only thing that's consumed. Burnout 1, Burnout 3. If you're Burnout 1, you'll bring back Little Fade with plus 40 if I play the Formless Child down here. I'm pretty certain. Everything's gonna be stunned. But that's fine, because you're still getting a kill on the Spikes play. So now you'll burn out. But I like this. I like this because it means that it means that we should get the Little Fade back with 120. Yeah, there we go. Now we need some tanks, admittedly. Hopefully we'll get there. Formless Child has indeed died once again. We could maybe bring back a 40 damage Molten Encasement, I suppose. Let's start by playing Little Fade. Little Fade will die in one hit. I'd prefer you to actually get multiple hits in. And honestly, maybe we should just play the Molten Encasement. If I play Formless Child in the front, it's just gonna die in the first hit. But if I played in the, well, if Cold Celia comes back at full health, there's no room for them. So you know what? Just give me Molten Encasement. Now you're taking 520. Bong, bong, bong. 296. We can do more. That's what I'm looking for. We can reform everything, which is beautiful. We're looking for the Little Fade, and we got it. And then honestly, I think we clear out the deck of other units so that we only get Little Fade in our consume pile. And honestly, with 134 damage, I mean, that's essentially 500 damage, which means that that is enough to get a kill. You might get the kill in the back. Wow, that's really not that much. Oh yeah, because 500 plus 200 is 700, not 900. I don't know what my brain was thinking. Well, in that case, let us play nothing. We don't want to play anything else. We just want to reform the Little Fade again. Well, we have a 1 in 4 chance of getting her. We got a Draft instead, but a Draft is still good. It's still good, it's still good. In fact, we could just roll the bones. And in fact, because you're dead, I think we should just roll the bones on the Deep Offering. Oh, but you're gonna get hit by Crypt Builders and die anyways. Well, not if we play it up here. I don't have the energy for anything. I took pyre damage for no reason. Oh my god. That was dumb. Amelia, welcome. You're back for a bit. Well, good to see you on the stream once again. Harvest gains soul extinguished deal damage equal to 15 times the soul count to all enemy units with double extinguished triggers. You're a pretty good, like, floor clearing unit, but we got quick units for that, and Frostbite. We don't need you. We don't need you. Ancient Synergy is very good, but we kind of are okay with the Crypt Builders. I think we just pass on this. I don't really want another Tomb unit, even though it's not a Tomb unit, it's a Wickless unit. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip that. And we need capacity. I was thinking draw again, but yeah, we need the capacity. Removal or artifact upgrades. Man, we need more removal! We need infinite more removal. Get rid of these forgone powers, probably. And maybe even the stealth units, because I'm not really playing the stealth tomb units. Yeah, let's go removal. We'll get rid of, I'm just gonna get rid of 2 forgone powers. Days when they enter. When you play a unit, a random card becomes 0 until played or discarded. You know, that means we never, ever, ever have to worry about discarding the offerings. We just can play them. And then we can get more floor capacity. Now, admittedly, plus 15 magic power is interesting, because then these will do an additional 5 times 15 damage, or an additional 75 damage. So this will be a 200 damage crypt builder, which will kill units in 1 hit. Particularly big and tanky units in 1 hit. Why not? Spikes gain 4 permanently. It's like I'm tempted to take Eternal Flame, but there's no reason to. I would rather get +5/+5 burnout, because we already have buffed Little Fade. It's not like the +4 at this stage of the game is much better than +3, because she's not going to get that many kills at this point. Which by itself is a... Why did I turn the trial on without looking at anything? I guess armor 20 is not that bad. But yeah, like Little Fade, we've already gotten the benefit out of her champion ability at this point. If she lost her champion ability, it wouldn't really matter. She's still a 74-1 with Spike 70. Gaining +4 if she's gonna get like 5 more kills for the rest of the run isn't that good. It's not like it's retroactively being applied, which is very interesting when you think about it like that. So these units are gonna live. They're gonna kill anything that I put on this floor. I could put down Cold Celia to reform her. Little Fade and a Crypt, well, a Crypt Builder will kill a unit, and Little Fade will kill one of the Shade Wings, so one of them will move up. So I think you do play Little Fade. I think you play Cold Celia on the I think you play him up here just to kill the Loot Goblin if they spawn, and then we'll just kill you, and then enter. At least Cold Celia is, you know, getting kills like she needs to, and this is exactly why I put Cold Celia up there. Did I say Cold Celia? I meant Little Fade. Look, it doesn't matter. It's all good. Extinguish, deal 50 damage. I mean, I like it. You're not endless. We need to reform. That's like number 1. The only unit you're killing is this unit, so go up here and kill this guy. Now, how do we kill these guys? Well, I gotta admit, a Entombed Explosive to do 100 damage seems pretty good. And then I kind of feel like a Titan Sentry Draft to just kind of like clean up the mess is okay. And then if we can, I was gonna say, if we can reform back to Little Fade, that'll be really good on this turn. Because 1 Little Fade is a kill up here on the Shade Wing in the back. And then we also got the explosive unit, so if we wanted to, we could put him in the front and make him blow up. But he has burnout 1, so he's gonna blow up anyways. Now you're taking 188 damage. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. So there's Dante, he kinda needs to go out. You know, kind of hate to say it, but I think you put Dante there. Huh? We have the Titan Sentry who still needs to be played. I think I'll just play you. I'm like really running low on floor capacity, but then again, I did this to myself with the magic power, but I like having this much magic power. I mean, one crit builder, unupgraded, kills everything. Seems good to me. By the way, there's Little Fade, which is exactly what I want, because you're gonna get 2 kills immediately. Oh, you're gonna get 3 kills just by playing you. Ah, they explode on death, that's why. But still, 2 kills is pretty good. And then, I do like the draft being in the discard pile. I'm actually thinking a Formless Child coming out is okay, because then we can get some unit back from their death. I do like the Tomb unit exploding, and I do like the Votavary tanking a hit. So this is you're out. So this is here's what I like about this. Okay, we get double extinguish effect, so we're gonna get 2 units back at plus 40 attack, which means the Sentry and the Draft. The Sentry is gonna have burnout 0, and the Draft is gonna have burnout 2, but do 60 times 2. We're gonna get 100 damage, which will all hit the Gilded Wing, and then we're gonna get 2 card draw, one of which is gonna be the Votavary, but she's gonna count for herself anyways with the card draw. So we get bonus draw by playing the Votavary, and she tanked a hit. So like, everything is good. And even here, I'm like, 5, 10, 15. I guess if you play Deep Offering, you get a kill. Little Fade will get a kill on the Shade Wing, and then we don't have to worry about anything else. I could just play the Ice Storm though, but I do like that she's getting 2 kills. But maybe I'll play it anyways. That's the only thing I did not want, is it killing everything. So you know what? Just ICU, I guess. So we cost 2 kills on Little Fade, but we did kill everything with spells, which is pretty good. So now we have a draft, 60 times 2. We do need to... We can't reform. I was gonna say we need to reform the Formless Child to get more units back, but I guess honestly this is okay. You're dead, but 4, 5, 6, 7. You're gonna take 18 damage. Honestly, there you go. I don't want this guy to take 40. So I think we'll put down the... I don't want to put down the voter. I want to put down the draft. So we'll put down the draft. Put down the Sentry. Is anyone making it up? Yeah, so we'll put down the Votavary. I don't want to play the Crypt Builder, but we did get a primitive mold. Brought us back an exploding unit, which we can put kind of in the front here. I don't want to play the Crypt Builder because I like that Little Fate is getting the kill. Alright, that was not bad. Got our Little Fade back. Who would have thunked it? So we'll put you at the front, act as a tank. Ice Storm. Again, I kind of like that these units are both dying. I really don't mind that at all. I guess I could keep them both dying and just do that. Reform a random unit. That will be the Formless Child, so let's get that Formless Child out. Just make sure that we get some other units back. We're gonna get no other units back. Never mind, we're gonna get a 40 damage Molten Encasement back. Okay, you're taking 89. You're all taking 3. That's not desired. If I put out the Molten Encasement, it will die, and Little Fade will also die. We need a tank in front that has like 5 HP. We can get a Formless Child or a Draft by reforming. So let's reform. We got the Draft with 25 HP. This is kind of what I want, because each of the Shadewings will die if they hit the Little Fade once, and now they will. We don't get the value out of the Draft on this turn, but now we're getting 2 kills thanks to the Little Fade. Thank you very much, Little Fade. So we'll dump the Candle. Burnout 1, Molten Encasement 45-6. Maybe I'm okay with you burning out. We also get the energy out of it. We can mold back a Formless Child. I don't really want to mold back a Formless Child. So we did not accomplish that much on that floor, but that's kind of what we expected, honestly. Okay, we got a Draft, we got a Formless Child. We gotta play these units so we can Deep Offering and try to get another bit of reformation out of this. So we'll start with the Child. The Draft does 140. They're actually better than Dante, so we'll put them behind. We'll Deep Offering. There's Sacred Wicks. Still did not get our Little Fade. So I guess you put down the Entombed Explosive, who's gonna do a great job of tanking like one hit. Who's in the discard pile? Molten Encasement, Little Fade. Okay, if we play the Entombed Explosive in the back, I think we're guaranteed to get Little Fade in hand. Now you're taking 770. So don't play anything. Let's see if we can get the kill on Little Fade. And if I can get this guy at low enough health, it'll be easier for me to run the math. So you got 21 HP. That makes it easy, because with 94 spikes, you're not gonna get the kill on this guy. I gotta put you in like the second position. Wait, why are you dying in one hit? What? Because you have stealth for the double extinguish trigger. It made it so that you're, oh. I'm like, okay, how can I do this? How can I get Little Fade the kill? I think it's impossible. There's no way I could do it. I'm sorry. Deal 165 damage and apply Dazed 3. We don't need it. We have so much damage already. This would be good against Relentless, but our units are gonna have Burnout, so much so that I don't think it's gonna be that necessary. And Preserve is an interesting card. It's very good for like double incanting, but we don't have incants. We could hold on to like a Crypt Builder or maybe even a Sacred Wicks if it shows up in hand. You know what? Just to make sure we can hold on to any card when we get it, I'll take it. G. Roberts, hello, welcome. Ice Storm is all they say. I do like Ice Storm. It's a great card. But I also do like 300 and 200 damage Crypt Builders. It's pretty fun. Do we go unit upgrades? Our units below, except for the tomb units. Endless on the tomb units would be really good. Card removal is real nice. Spell upgrades, honestly with the magic power, I don't think we need spell upgrades unless we're putting on holdover. So I think we just go card removal duplication to kind of just make the deck overall better. Don't get rid of molds, but I think do get rid of a stealth. Because again, the burnout kind of means that that's not that important. And then get rid of a foregone power. We have the energy to play the offerings when they show up. And we did get Endless, so we can Endless a Formless Child, which is always playable. It's expensive, but it's still worth it. And then plus 10 damage. Just gonna say it's not that good. More frostbite. Making a card frozen and then playing it for free is pretty nice. You know, we have that frozen card that we just took. It's our only frozen card, but still, we could make a, I don't know, Crypt Builder free, even though we're probably going to be playing those when they show up. I think, though, I'm just going to re-roll. Should I? I'm going to take the Titan's Claw, and I think I'm going to go immediately back and re-roll this. And I don't like multi-strike. And if we get lucky with the plus 40 from Formless Child, we could put the multi-strike on something else and have it do massive damage or whatnot. But I think if we just buff up a Titan Sentry, that's going to be pretty good for us. And then spend to remove a card. Yeah. Remove another Forgone Power. Yeah, we're only going to have one in the deck, but they're not that important. They're really not. And then for duplicating, we should duplicate something. We don't need Dante, we don't need Draft. Ice Storm does 150 damage for one. That's so good. This is essentially the Magic Power run. And as I said oh god, I hate this Seraph. As I said earlier, it's not even really a Little Fade run. I'm not really focusing on Little Fade's characteristics. I just got a Little Fade that I play, and they're a good unit most of the time. That's kind of just their shtick right now. So I think you go Little Fade, because they're gonna get a kill. And then I think you just put out a tank, and I think you put out a Dante, and honestly, if Dante dies, I don't really care. In fact, I might even like it if Dante died. I like it if Little Fade dies, that way I can reform him, so. I don't know, end turn? I guess if I Deep Offering, I can just draw other cards to play on this turn. Like get some additional units out, or just get, you know, through the deck. We lose one of those, but, you know, we have enough of them. Ice Storm, I don't even want that card. I hate that we went through like 4 Reform cards, but oh well. Honestly, you might as well just die. How are you? Your rally is 3? Oh, God, I hate you. Well, let's see what we get. Oh boy. All right, so we gotta play Titan Center and we gotta play Formless Child. I think if we play Formless Child down here, we'll be okay. Because in theory, that means that we will get 1 of 2 units back. Never mind, we got both. I keep forgetting about the Waxer Snuffer. All right, that's pretty good. Again, everything's dying down here. Maybe we just don't care. Maybe we don't care about what dies on what floor. We just say, whatever, you're dying, sure, whatever, I don't care. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there, and then, you know, if enemy units move up and kill us, whatever. We have Formless Child giving us our units back every turn with no burnout. Actually feels like that's pretty good. XZZXZ2, welcome, how's it going? Asks, what's happening? What's happening with you? So I think we want to preserve one of these. Could just play an Ice Storm. I mean, if I play this, you die and we all live. But you're already dead, so I'll play it down here instead. And then I don't even think I want to play the Tomb units. Like, I really don't want to buff you. I don't see the need to. I don't feel like we need to play these because the enemy units are dying already. I hate that you're in the middle floor though, admittedly, but I can work around that. I can. We'll start with the Reform. Got us a Titan Sentry. I guess we would like it if the Fulmish Child died before we did a lot of reforming, but we can't guarantee it dying every turn, because I played it without really paying attention on the last turn about when it would die, and as a result it lived, so this is what we got, but I think that's okay. So you have Burnout 1, and I want you to die. And I'll be honest, you might not die when you move up a floor, but I'd still rather not buff the boss. So I'm just gonna play the Crit Builder and end turn. We got Dante and the Drath. I wanted the Dante. Out of everything, I'm glad we have the Dante. 58 times 6 with no burnout. Now, waves remaining 2. We gotta be a little careful. Okay, you gotta go out. How many units are dead? Cold Celian, Little Fade, and Titan Sentry? Okay, yeah. You gotta go out. I think we'll put Dante behind you, because Dante is amazing. And then we're Form 2. Okay, there's Little Fade. Spike's 98. You know, if I put Little Fade here, you're getting the kill. You have Burnout 2. You are the unit out of all units that blows. So I want you out so that you can burn out in 2 turns. You also have Burnout 2, but you can easily slide in right here. Who's in the pile? Cold Celion? Dude, honestly, let's 10, 15, 15. You're gonna live. But you have Burnout 1, you're gonna die anyways. That's fine. Let's put the Draft in here. I want the Draft to die first so that Formless Child might be able to bring it back. And then we got Votivary, who's not even gonna die. We have an Offering Token. I don't even want to mold back my unit because I want him to be in the dead pile. We have 100 times 2 Draft. Yeah, the Draft, maybe they're not the best unit ever right now, but they're getting the job done. I think this is an opportunity to Titan Sentry. And now everything's dying and you're taking 31 damage. Thank you, Dante. Now, Formless Child. I wish you would die. But we do have a Cold Celia with 91 damage and 15 HP. Admittedly, the HP is a little bit low, but that's okay. So I think we're gonna put just some good units here. I'll put the trash up here so that it can burn out. Formless Child. I do want Formless Child to die. What is it gonna bring back? It will bring back nothing. So don't play it. I could play it up here, and what would it bring back? Something. But I might want to play another unit, like an actual unit up there. I wish I had a torch. One torch, I could kill this Formless Child. I think I'm just gonna end turn. Okay, Dante, he's not doing a very good job. He's dying. That's okay. We'll bring back a Titan Sentry, who has Burnout 3. You're gonna get buff every single time I play a unit, which just kind of blows. Now you're taking 500. Little Fade is still burning out. Could freeze another card. I kind of like freezing a Primitive Mold. You're just an endless Titan Sentry. But you're actually better because you get molded back every turn. Okay, so let's not even worry about playing this one. Instead, let's just preserve this Primitive Mold. And then, I don't know, I guess we could play that. Now you're taking 1,200 damage. All right, seems like that was a pretty good call. You're living with 1 HP on that turn, which is amazing. Thank you, Dante. Oh, careful, careful, careful. We need to have some energy. We have a Dante Burnout 1 and a Little Fade Burnout 3. Burnout 3. You're taking 800 damage. I'm looking at the math and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I somehow need to reform back 4 capacity worth of the best units. So reform. We have another Dante. Reform. We have another Draft. Well, I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter how much damage you deal, so I might as well just, you know, see what I get. We need a tank. You're taking 92. Now, do we play a Draft or a Dante? Dante is gonna do 1 less turn of damage, but the Draft is gonna do more damage per hit. So Dante is gonna do 300 damage a turn. You're gonna do 200 damage a turn. It's like the same damage, and it's still not enough. You're taking 500? You're taking 512. All right, well, we're dead. Couldn't really bring back the units we wanted to bring back. Maybe we should have played the whatchamacallit, the unit, the one that brought everyone back with 40 extra attack. God, I hate remembering the actual names of these guys. Not Entombed Explosive, not Forgotten Power, Formless Child. Maybe we could have brought back, you know, one of the Dantes or something. But because we molded Dante, he was going to come back with Burnout 1 if Formless Child hit him, which is kind of why I didn't want to play Formless Child where I did. But still, it's a pretty good run. I'm still just... I think with this Little Fade, you just play it and you randomly reform it back. Like, I think that's just what you're kind of supposed to do with it. Because it is a bit of a wonky unit, I feel, to play around. I still think that my favorite Little Fade is the one that gives +5/+5 burnout, too. Because then, if you can keep the other burnout units alive, they're going to get tankier, they're going to do more damage, they're going to apply burnout, and then all you need is one of those +5 burnout cards, and then you can stack the burnout very high on those units. Put a bunch of Draft behind them, and then they're going to live for a long time. The Little Fade, by themselves, they weren't doing that much. Like, sure, they were putting out a couple of 100 damage in the end, but it's not like Little Fade was killing large units or living long enough on boss waves to do what I needed them to do. They were really good at killing support units once they had like 10, 11, 16 HP. 10 isn't actually an amount that they can have, but 11 and 16 after the second and third reform. Then they were able to kill some of the units as they were moving up, but before that, you know, they get hit by a tanky unit that does 10 damage, and that tanky unit is going to live with 100 health, and then nothing behind it is going to die. So I'm trying to figure out how to play around with Little Fade, but, you know, getting them kills and having them do a bunch of spikes damage and act as a bit of a tank kind of works. Kind of. In any case, I think we would have had a better chance had I not taken Frozen Nostalgia, but I kind of wanted to see if we can make +15 magic power work with the, you know, one-hit kill wonder crit builders, and they were pretty good. They were pretty good. Regardless, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.